It's just concrete, but this stretch of sidewalk near the Baywalk Plaza in St. Pete is a hot spot for legal protests. It is also the center of controversy in the fight to keep customers. Susan Jordan, who has been missing for the past 2 months, was recently spotted here. Police say she changed her name, bought a ticket, and skipped town. Deputies say the 3 men arrested in connection with the acid bombings should be thankful they didn't hurt anybody, because if they had, they would be charged with terrorism. Standing at over 7 stories tall, Juniper Poplar Hall is the newest and largest dormitory here at USF. It is inviting nearly 1,000 students this fall, but because these students will be living, dining, and sneezing together, it is also inviting to the swine flu. Gas prices are looking to rise another 5 cents this weekend. But that's not stopping some local college students from taking a trip home this Easter. The police department's new gang prevention site hit the web today, but a local pastor and former gang member believes that the best way to reach these individuals is to hit the streets. By making sure you only use your sprinklers on your designated day, you'll save yourself a pricey citation. Believe it or not, Tropicana Field is the last of its kind to be built with an enclosed dome and to use artificial turf instead of natural grass. Today marks the 10-year anniversary of the Columbine High School shootings in Littleton, Colorado. This little device symbolizes a road to independence for those at the McDonald Training Center. Here at Junga's Tiger exhibit, a face-to-face encounter with the tiger or tigers is only inches away.
I was in a panic, and I'm in the library. I've got students down under the table, kids.
April 20th, 1999. I remember exactly what I was doing at the time that I heard what was happening.
Tell me I can't get anywhere near it. I want to find out how to get in touch with my daughter.
I was at Chamberlain High School teaching social studies.
I got to get to my daughter at Columbine. I've been trying for an hour. I can't get anywhere near there. I got to get no attention, sir.
Okay, calm down, okay?
Our age, we were in 2nd, 3rd grade, so we don't really remember it.
Today marks the 10-year anniversary of the Columbine High School shootings in Littleton, Colorado. And here in Tampa at Alonzo High School, students and teachers are reminded of the importance of school safety. Deputy Wayne Kroll patrols the halls of Alonzo, and as a result of Columbine, he takes no chances.
You know, it sends up a little red flag because the kid might mention something about gun or a knife or a big fight. That gets back to us, you know, in the administration. We go ahead and we pull that individual out. If we have to, we'll lock the school down.
Many of these red flags come from tips or hearsay from teachers like Carrie DePompo, who believe gaining student trust is key.
Sometimes when students are concerned about something, they will go to teachers that they know they can trust or that they have a good rapport with or a good relationship, and they're more inclined then to go ahead and tell us things that they are concerned about or that they see as a threat.
Overall, senior Joey DePompo feels safe at school, but is aware that anything could happen.
All it takes is one kid to just do something crazy and everyone pays for it.
So far, Alonzo remains a safe environment thanks to effective communication among faculty and students, and the images of Columbine remind many to never let down their guard. For Florida Focus, I'm Amber Nisson. On her first patrol since the new restrictions went into effect, City of Tampa Water Patrol Officer Phoenix McKinney has not seen any violators so far. In an off-camera interview, McKinney told us what leads her to water violators.
We look to see if there's water in the street. Sometimes that's an indication that that may be an area that we would want to go back to look at a future date.
Water officers must physically see a violation taking place in order to write a citation, but not today. There was only dry fountains and dead grass. Down in Pasco County, resident Yvonne Sheets has also noticed that people are being extra careful with their water use.
None of us here really water, so this neighborhood, I think we're all pretty much in compliance.
By making sure you only use your sprinklers on your designated day, you'll save yourself a pricey citation. Remember, if you are caught violating your area's water restrictions, it could cost you. First-time citations cost $100 in Hillsborough County, $188 in Pinellas, and $130 in Pasco County. take precaution because you never know when a water enforcement officer could be patrolling your neighborhood. For Florida Focus, I'm Amber Nisson. Scott Ruskin begins his day at 8:30 in the morning at the McDonald Training Center in Tampa. The organization has been around for more than 50 years and provides people like Scott with important job skills. While the economy may pose a threat to individuals seeking jobs in the community, President and CEO Jim Freivogel remains optimistic.
Typically, people with disabilities are the last hired and the first fired, and we're dealing with that now. But that doesn't change the fact that we can still prepare them for future employment.
From computer skills to time management, the center offers assistance that helps individuals discover their full potential. Thanks to a business partnership with SunPass, this little device symbolizes a road to independence for those at the McDonald Training Center. The McDonald's Training Center is the only packager and distributor of SunPasses in the state of Florida. In order to keep up productivity, those who work and train in the SunPass area must stay on top of their game all day, every day.
We're establishing an environment that is exactly like real work. The SunPass contract provides real work for real people so they can learn real job skills and create real careers.
When the SunPass program workers receive their paychecks, it proves that they too are thankful for contributing to the economy. Just ask Scott Ruskin.
I love it.
For Florida Focus, I'm Amber Nisson. Lined with shops and restaurants, Baywalk tends to attract shoppers and tourists. But the sidewalk entrance of Baywalk attracts protesters.
What do we want? Peace! When do we want it? Now!
Ryan Ross gets a front row view of the demonstrations just by looking right outside the window of a Mazza pizzeria.
I have been here while they protested, and it's definitely like it's cleared out the plaza sometimes.
Dominic D'Angelo manages Grazie Restaurant, and as a result of demonstrators, he must now go above and beyond to keep his guests coming back for a second helping.
What we have to change our menu, lower the prices, and discount a lot of things, give out coupons, and things in that respect to get people back here.
D'Angelo says he is relieved at the St. Pete City Council's decision this morning to advance the plan and privatize the sidewalk by selling it to Baywalk. But it just gives protesters another reason to protest.
It's fundamentally against both the Constitution and the general rules of humankind.
Protesters gathered in front of City Hall to let the council know, regardless of the outcome, they will continue to hold demonstrations. While the battle over the use of this sidewalk rages on, the decision will not be cemented until October. Reporting in St. Pete, I'm Amber Nisson, ABC Action News. Good evening and welcome to Florida Focus. I'm Amber Nisson. Inmates in Polk County will literally be paying more for their crimes, $2 a night to be exact. Drivers beware, gas prices are on the rise again. Tico customers will see an 11% drop in rates next month, with a catch. Restoring the Everglades will now cost you less. And job layoffs are causing a decrease in blood donations. And finally, good news for you jet setters. According to TampaBay.com, many airlines are now slashing prices to boost summer travel. Thanks for watching Florida Focus. Join us again tomorrow.